Good morning to everybody. Today's session will be continuing with microwaves. As previous session, we have discussed different transmission media. Transmission media can be classified into two types: guided and unguided. Previous session, we have discussed only guided medias. Now, in this today's session, we are going to see unguided media, that is wireless communication. As we have discussed already, wireless communication can be done with the help of either radio wave, microwave, satellite link, and infrared. We have seen this already. Now, in today's session, we are going to see what is microwave, what is radio wave, what is satellite communication, what is infrared, what is the difference, what are the advantages of these things, and what are the disadvantages, as well as we'll be learning how it is functioning. All those things we'll be learning in this session. Just look at this image. Actually, microwave, it is a terrestrial microwave. Actually, it is, if it is terrestrial area in the sense high, like mountain area, you will be understanding. If it is mountain, that is, if it is highest hills like spaces, we'll be calling it as terrestrial area. Just look at this microwave are used to transmit data without use of any cables. Microwaves are used to transmit the data without using any cables. In this thing, we'll be using parabolic antennas. We'll be using this antennas. With the help of this antennas, we'll be transferring data from one tower to another tower, and then depending upon the tower height, the transmission distance will be increased. You'll be understanding, I hope. You just imagine, if I need to transfer a data from one place to another place with the help of microwave, we'll be placing antennas, and that is will be placing tower. On the top of the tower, will be placing parabolic antennas. You just look at this picture, you can understand. We'll have two towers. On the top of the tower, we'll have parabolic antennas. With the help of that parabolic antennas only, we'll be transferring data in case of microwave. If the tower height is more, and then we can send a data of more distance. So depending upon the height of the tower, will be deciding the distance, that is kilometers, how much kilometers we can transfer the data. So tower height only will be deciding how much range of data can be transferred. See, next, the frequency range of this microwave is 4 to 6 gigahertz, and then 21 to 23 gigahertz. What is this 4 to 6 gigahertz and 21 to 23 gigahertz? 4 to 6 without what is that, with mobility. 21 to 23 without mobility. Mobility in the sense stable and moving, roaming. And then next, bandwidth is 1 to 10 mbps. Same concept, 1 mbps without mobility, 10 mbps with mobility. 1 mbps for with mobility, 10 mbps for without mobility. Next is shortest distance. It will be covering only shortest distance, so it is inexpensive. It will be covering in case of, see, actually, if it is shortest distance, we can prefer microwave because it is very cheap. But if it is longest distance, if it is long distance, it will be it is expensive. So we need to decide, depending upon the distance, we can select the microwave. If it is shortest distance, it is inexpensive. If it is long distance, it is expensive. Next thing is, due to our environment, weather condition, our data signals will be getting disturbed. So these are the things, common factors will have of microwave. And then effect of signal, you just understand, if I'm sending any data because of traffic jam, the data transferring rate will be reduced, or because of eavesdropping. Eavesdropping, you know already, will be placing, you just imagine we have two towers, in between the two towers we are placing malicious user. That malicious user will hack our data, then that user will be using our data. Some in between some data will be taken, and it's called eavesdropping. That also can be happened in case of microwave. You can understand, I hope. See, microwave are used to transmit the data without cables. In this microwave we'll be using towers, and then we'll be placing parabolic antennas on the top of the towers to send the data to another antennas. And then depending upon the height of the antenna, that range, that is a distance of the data transmission will be decided. If the tower height is more, then the distance also will be more. So depending upon the height it will be decided. And then frequency range for this microwave is 4 to 6 gigahertz in without with mobility, and 21 to 23 gigahertz without mobility. And then similarly bandwidth in the sense, what do you mean by bandwidth? The data transmission rate per unit time, how much speed it is transferring, that is only bandwidth. That bandwidth will be from 1 to 10 mbps, that is 1 mbps without with the mobility, 10 mbps without mobility. And the next one is, if in case of shortest distance it will be very cheap, if it is longest distance it will be expensive. And then similar to that, in case of any environmental problem, definitely the data transmission rate, everything will be getting affected. Next thing is, we may face jamming as well as we may face eavesdropping. You just understand, this is only microwave. Actually, if you are asking what is the difference between microwave and radio wave almost it will be same. Both the things can be used for terrain areas, that is high mountain areas and all. But the difference is microwave is faster. How much faster? 3 gigahertz faster than radio wave. So in case of submarines and all, we'll be preferring microwave. Under ocean, everywhere, if wherever we need to do any research underwater, we'll be preferring microwave, because the speed will be faster than this radio wave. The next topic is, similarly the advantage and disadvantage of microwaves are also given. Advantage of microwave is, it is cheaper than using cable, freedom from land acquisition, we need not, it is cheaper than wired communication. Freedom from land acquisition, we need not get any acquisition of land and digging the land, laying the cables, need not go for those things. And then ease of in different terrains, ease of carrying information in different ease of doing communication in different terrain areas in the sense mountain regions. And then similarly communication over oceans also, it is very easy, just now we have discussed. So these are the advantages. So very cheaper than using cables, freedom from land acquisition, ease of communication in different terrains, communication over oceans. These are the advantages. Next, disadvantages, it is insecure communication, because just now we have seen eavesdropping can be placed in between. Malicious user can use all our information by hacking all the information, so it is insecure. And then out of phase signal, so somewhere signals will be reaching, somewhere it will not, so we may wait for long time to receive a data. And then susceptible to weather condition, just now I said, if it is rainy or thundering or storm, our signal will be getting disturbed and will be getting noisy data. Then next one, bandwidth is limited, cost of design and then maintenance is very high. These are the disadvantages of microwave. Next we'll go for radio wave. Actually, in case of radio wave, we'll be using radio frequency to transfer the data between 10 kilohertz to 1 gigahertz for transmission. For microwave, we'll be using, just now we have discussed, we'll be using, you just make a note of this, we'll be using 4 to 6 gigahertz and 21 to 23 gigahertz. But in case of radio wave, we'll be using 10 kilohertz to 1 gigahertz for transmission. We'll be using radio frequency. If you are going for types of radio wave, is short wave, very high frequency, ultra high frequency. These are the three different types of radio wave. Short frequency, short wave, that is AM radio, and then very high frequency, what we are using now, that is FM radio, TV, and then next one is ultra high frequency, will be using only in TV. These are the three different types of radio waves. Actually, radio wave will be using radio frequency to transfer the data. This ranges from 10 kilohertz to 1 gigahertz for transmission. And then three different types of radio waves are short wave, very high frequency, ultra high frequency. Short wave will be using in AM, amplitude modulation radio, and then very high frequency FM radios or TV, and then ultra high frequency it is in TV. So these are the three different types of radio wave. And then in case of radio wave, wherever it may be, whatever type it may be, will have two devices, transmitter and receiver. Actually, transmitter is used to encode our data. Encode means encoding, decoding, cryptography, everyone knows, I hope, because we have discussed already in 11th standard. It will be encoding the data using transmitter, and in case of this source will be encoding the data and will be sending the data inside our communication path or communication channel. After that, in receiver side, it will be decoded and will be getting the original message. I hope you will be understanding this radio wave. The advantages of radio wave is it will be offering mobility. We can move, we can roam everywhere, and we can get the frequency without any disturbance, and it is very cheaper. And then it is freedom from land acquisition, as we have seen in microwave, the same thing only, and it is for easy communication in difficult terrain areas. And then disadvantages, it is insecure communication, susceptible to weather conditions. The same thing only. This is the advantage and disadvantages of radio wave. Next thing, we'll move on to satellite communication. Actually, in case of satellite also, we'll be using microwaves only. It is a special case of microwave relay system. Just look at this. We'll have 1, 2, 3 satellite communication. See, just imagine from left side of the satellite to right side of the, actually 3 satellites we have, 3 transmission medias we have. On the cloud we have 3 satellites. If I need to transfer the data from first place to the last one, actually the data will not go directly from first one to last one. It will be going from first one to the satellite, and it will be reaching to the nearby tower or antenna. Again from there it will be reaching to the satellite, and again it will be reaching. It will not go directly from first to the last. This is only satellite communication process. In case of, it is a special case of microwave relay system. It uses synchronous satellites. Just now I said it will not transfer directly from first satellite to the last one. It will be finding the nearby satellite and it will be transferring the data. Again it will be finding the nearby, like that it will be going as like synchronous satellite to relay the radio signal transmitted. It will not transmit directly from one place to another place. In between, synchronous satellite will be found. After finding that synchronous satellite, it will be sending the radio signal. And then the earth station consists of satellite dish that functions as an antenna. You can find out the dish, it will be acting as an antenna. And then transponders will not have transmitter and receiver. Instead of that, will have transponder, which will be a device and a satellite to receive and transmit the data. Will not have separate device for transmission and receiving. Instead of that, will have a single device, that is transponder. Transponders will be a device in a satellite which will be receiving and transmitting the signal. You just understand, this is only satellite communication. You want to understand one thing very clearly: use synchronous satellite to relay the radio signal transmitted from ground station. From ground station will be using synchronous satellite to relay the radio signals. Just understand this alone. Then next, transponders. Next we'll go on to the next topic: advantage and disadvantage. Advantages: it will be covering large area, it is very easy to install, and then it is commercially attractive, and it will be covering large area of the earth. And then next one is the disadvantage: technological limitation. We have lot of limitation to over satellite implementation, and then overcrowding of available bandwidth. Now, if we are going for satellite communication, not only a few limited members, n number of members will be accessing the same path, so traffic will be getting increased. Similarly, cost also more. It is high atmospheric loss, about 30 gigahertz. Will have lot of atmospheric losses, about 30 gigahertz of loss of data. So this is only satellite communication. Next one is infrared. Actually, infrared is a light which is used to send the data. We have seen this infrared already in lot of place. Example is our TV remote. It will be transmitting the data through air, and it will be propagated through out room, cannot penetrate walls, considered to be secure one. Actually, infrared will be using to send the data through air. You would have seen this in TV remote, AC remote, everywhere we are using this infrared rays only. Will be using infrared and will be sending the data, and it will be propagated through room. Actually, it cannot penetrate the wall. Throughout the room, wherever we want, we can use what is that, infrared rays. Only the thing is, it cannot be penetrate, that is, it cannot go inside an object and it cannot come. That is the disadvantage. And then it will be considered as secure one. And then next, laser. It requires direct LOS, that is light. We have seen LOS is line of sight. And then it's unidirectional like microwave. Actually, microwave is unidirectional, make a note of it. Unidirectional like microwave, but has what is that, it can be penetrated, but depending upon the weather condition, that laser data variations will be there. That's all. Thank you. And then we'll be continuing with the next topic. I hope you will be understanding all this transmission media. I'll be sending this file. I'll be attaching this image. If you want, you can refer and make a note of it.